Good morning, my lovely friends. Thank you for joining me today for Phonics. I have some fun and exciting news that today is our last Phonics lesson. Can I get a whoop whoop? Good. All right, so today's our last Phonics lesson. So after today, next week, we will be starting something new. So we have no more phonics. We're going to be jumping into some literature. And so we're going to read some fun stories together in groups and through the videos. And I know you're going to enjoy those. They're super fun books. So I'm excited to do our last review today. And so hopefully now you have learned all of the little tricks and ways that you can spell words, and whenever you're reading that you can identify and read those words that you may be unfamiliar with. Okay, so today we are going to do lesson 139, and it looks like this on the front. The review of the spelling rules. So we've talked about all of our digraphs and consonant digraphs and trigraphs and all the other things that we have learned throughout the year. So the last thing that we're going to talk about is our spelling rules. And so each time that we would introduce something or have a trigraph or a final stable syllable, we would have a spelling rule to help us sound and spell these words out. And so I've got a little video, and you have your packet of all the spelling rules put together for you that you can go through too. But I'm going to go through them with you now on my screen and just review our songs and just review what they are. So have those out in front of you. So whenever we're doing the worksheet 139 together, you can help me figure out what spelling rule we're using. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and turn you around, and we're going to go over this together. So we are on Saxon Spelling Rules. So go ahead and have that packet out. It looks like this. All right. So first we're going to talk about our K and C spelling rules. This was our very first one, and I think you even had this one in kindergarten. So let's review by singing our K and C spelling rules. Start with K. All right, sing with me. K before E-I or Y, E-I-Y, E-I-Y. K before E-I-Y. Kiss the kitty, keep the key, Kyle. All right, let's do our C's. C before A-O-U, A-O-U, A-O-U. C before A-O-U or any consonant. Good. All right, so let's read the words for our K's. So it follows the rule. K, if we see an E-I or Y, like keg, kid, milky, milky. So there it is. All right. So let's go over here. We're going to add a C if we see if it's before an A, O, U, or any consonant. So there's an A, so we put a C. The word is cat, caught, packed. Good. Let's keep going. So there's our K and C spelling rule. Our final K spelling rule. So our final K means like when we hear the K at the end of a word, right? Because it's in the final position. So we say CK after a short vowel like black, duck, lock. Let's do our K. K after a consonant or a vowel digraph like milk, book, week. Good. KE, if we find a KE after a long vowel, or if we would add a KE after a long vowel like broke, like, make. So when you hear that long vowel sound, those are in the red. Our C. So we're going to add a C at the end of a word with two or more syllables, like garlic, picnic, and Atlantic. So they have at least two, if not more. Which word has more than two syllables in these? Garlic, picnic, or Atlantic? Yeah, Atlantic has three. Good. Let's keep going. Our floss rule. This one's always our fun one because we like to do our dances with this. So our floss rule is when one syllable root word has a short vowel sound followed by the sound f, l, or s, it is usually spelled with two F's, two L's, or two S's. All right. So our word, we have cuff, staff, stiff, doll, hill, well, boss, miss, pass. So those are our floss rules. Remember when we double the letters. So when one syllable root word has a short vowel. So those are, let's say all the short vowels together. A, I, A. Very good. Let's keep going. Adding a consonant suffix. To spell a word with a consonant suffix, just add the suffix to the end of the root word. So, when I have the word cake, and I want to say I have more than one, I will just add the S, cakes. If I have red, and I want to say your face has a lot of redness on it, I will just add the suffix NESS, redness. Just put them together. We don't have to take away anything. All right, careful. So I have care plus the suffix FUL, and that would mean careful. Close, and I want you to come closely, or come closely. You would add the suffix LY, and you have the word closely. All right, almost done. Our final V spelling rules. So when a word has the final V, it is spelled with V-E. So if the V sound is at the end of the word, we know it's going to have V-E. It doesn't just end with just a V. Okay? So for example, have. We hear the V, not the E, but we don't end it with just a V. Wave. Read them with me. Leave. Live. Hive. Solve. Very good, friends. Final S spelling rules. So we add two S's, so we say SS after a short vowel, like boss, dress, fuss. CE after a long vowel. So if I hear that long vowel sound, like A, E, I, O, or U, I would add a CE. So like ice, space, truce. SE after anything else. So like consonants or anything that's not a short or long vowel. Like false, house, loose. Good job, friends. Hopefully you are remembering these. I know it's been a while. And this is our dropping rule. This is the one that we've had not too long ago. So our dropping rule says, when a word ends with a silent E, drop the E before adding a vowel suffix. So we said in class, like drop the E and add ing, right? So if I make something, but I might say she is making a cake, I would drop the E and add ing for making. Same thing about rule, and I have a ruler, I would drop this E and add er, my suffix. Our doubling rule. When the final syllable of a word is accented and ends with one vowel and one consonant, double the final consonant before adding a vowel suffix. So remember, the final means the letter in the end. So I would double the final consonant, right, before I added the suffix. So hit, and I want hitting, like he is going to be hitting the ball. I would double the consonant, which is the T, and add ing. See how I did here? Run. But I want runner. I have to double the final consonant and add the ER. So see how I have two of them there? All right. J and G spelling rules. So we say J before A-O-U, A-O-U, A-O-U. J before A-O-U, jam, joke, jug. All right. Our G spelling rules. So how do we know when it's J or G? Well, this is how we know. G before E, I, or Y. Like German. We know ER says giant. There's an I, so I know I have to put a G in front of it. And stingy. Very good. Final spelling rules. We talked about this the other day, actually, in phonics. So, TCH after a short vowel, like crutch, etch, stitch, and CH after anything else. So like lunch, ouch, pooch. So diphthongs or anything else. Final J spelling rules. We also did this one not too long ago. So how do we know if it's D-G-E or G-E? We know it's D-G after a short vowel like bridge, edge, judge. So those are my short vowel sounds. G-E after anything else like cage, lunge, stooge. All right, this is our VC. So we actually might go ahead and skip this because we're not going to do that today. But we can go over that a little later. All right, so let's go ahead right now and let's get our worksheet out. We're on lesson 139. And you do not have to do the front page because those are just some sounds and words that we would spell together. But I do want you to turn it over to the back that has the words. And I'm going to show you what I want you to do with this, okay? So I'm on lesson 139. We are going to do it together. And then we are done with phonics. All right, friends? So here we go. I'm going to turn you around in my workspace. And we are going to get started with this. So, review of our spelling rules. We just did that, and hopefully you have yours out in front of you. And so what we're doing right now on each row, we're going to figure out which word that we need to correct, and by looking at the other words, which rule it follows, right? So, from these words, glass, hill, class, which word is incorrect? Good. Class, right? Because this is our floss rule, and it's missing the other S because we have our floss rule, or we have our SS and LL, glass and hill. This needs to be class. So we're going to write the word class over here to the side the correct way. Okay, that's how it should look on your paper. Number 2, let's read and find out which rule we're doing and what we need to fix. I've got badge, fudge, edge. What rule do you think this would be? Right, our DGE and our GE spelling rule. Which one is incorrect? Yeah, badge. It didn't follow our spelling rule. We have to fix it. So let's spell the word badge like the officer has on his badge. B-A. This is a short vowel. B-A. What am I going to add? Good. D-G-E. D-G-E after a short vowel. All right, let's do the next one. Number 3. Let's read the words. Apple, rubble, little. All right, this is actually our doubling rule. So we need to fix apple and write it apple. And it's our final stable syllables. P. So pull, rub, bull, little. All right. Number 4, let's read the words. We've got stage, hudge, cage. What do you think? What's messed up here? Stage. That's actually supposed to say huge. Cage. This is our J rule, right? So this is wrong because that's not how you spell huge. And I'm going to write it over here to the correct way. Huge. This is our J spelling rule. Number 5, let's read the words and let's see where our mistake is. Asking, sending, hunting. What do we think? Yeah, we didn't need to add that other K there, right? So we're going to circle this and write the word asking. Ask. We did not need a double out there. Okay. The next words, number 6, read them with me. Speak, hook, weak. Here we need to know which K, final K spelling rule. So I've got my final K, and here I don't need actually a CK. Open up your K spelling rules, right? All right. So how do I spell weak? Whoops, sorry, friends. Good. W-E-E-K. Number 7. I've got the words catch, itch, match. This is supposed to be my TCH and CH spelling rule. Which word is spelled incorrectly? Yes, catch, because it needs to be TCH after a short vowel. So, catch. All right, let's do the next ones. Rustic, optic, garlic. All right, so this is our final spelling rule. And so we know that these have more than one syllable. Rustic, optic, garlic. So, what is the incorrect word? Good, optic, because we know with a C, with a K in the final position, we always add a C with 2 or more syllables, right? So, rustic, so I put a C. Optic, it doesn't need that K, right? Because it's 2 syllables, so it ends with just a C. Optic. Number 9. Let's read the words. Hitting, stopping, running. Which word is spelled incorrectly and what's our rule? Right. Hitting is spelled incorrectly. And why? What rule is this? Yes, our doubling rule. So remember, after the root word, we have to double the consonant and then add the suffix. So hit, double this consonant, and then add it. So hitting would be HITTING. Last one, let's read them together. Taking, biting, making. Which one's spelled incorrectly? I'm going to give you 5 seconds. Okay, good. Biting is spelled incorrectly. And why? Yes, it's our dropping rule, right? So when we have the root word, like bite, we have to drop the E and add the ING, right? So bite, ing. Biting. All right, friends. So hopefully this was a reminder for you about all of our rules that we've gone over in class this year. Hopefully you remembered them and they came to your brain. Good practice in that today. Let's go ahead. We haven't done this together on video, so let's do it together. Let's read our high frequency words together. Read them out loud. Ready, go. Tomorrow, danger, strange, stranger, every, rough. Nice job. All right, friends. So, great job with your spelling rules. I am so proud of you for sticking with this and just remembering all the things that we have done over the year. So, nice job. And if you want to keep those spelling rules to remind yourself and take one day at a time just to really review and to learn that spelling rule, because those are going to help you whenever you're writing, whenever you're reading, and all the other fun stuff. All right, guys? So I hope you have a great rest of your week. And next week, we're going to have some fun with some literature. All right, guys. Bye-bye.